Just want to welcome all you ladies to the North Pole Sisters Zoom, as Miss Nina likes to call it, the Zoomy Zooms. She is doing her craft night with us, and we're so excited to see her and have her share this with us. I'm not going to be doing the craft with you. I'm going to try to man the comments. And
which
if
I
anybody,
normally do.
yes, and so that's what I'm going to do. So my hands are going to be free. I Sometimes, because I'm on my tablet, you might see my hand go up. It's because I'm going to click on the thing to see who is commenting and make a comment. So again, we want to thank you. This will be recorded. It will be on our YouTube, the North Pole Sisters YouTube account. It will also be, once it's downloaded, and I will upload it again in the events, and I will also upload it and put it in the post that I made, if it will fit. Luckily, if it's in within an hour, I was able to upload it yesterday without any problems. So we will let you start there, Miss Nina.
Well, first of all, I want to give all the credit to where the credit is due. Michael and I, Sandy Duffy and I, had the privilege of going to the celebration up in Delaware. And Nadine Hollowell, who runs the Kringle Kindness Project, was showing us, the ladies, these 3 simple crafts. Again, if you're a crafter, you already know it, but we just wanted, some of you are not, so we just wanted to give you the tools in order to do it, show you the finished product, show you how to do it, and then you kind of go from there. So, and it's Nadine Hollowell. So again, she gave us permission to use the handout. And I want to apologize. I didn't realize until today when I uploaded the handout. And again, this is a shameless plug. If you have not given us your email, please give us your email, because this is the way that we're going to send stuff. And I did send out step-by-step instructions, but I realized when it went through my office scanner, it missed a couple pages. So I will re-upload that in the next day or 2 with the correct pages. Some of you may or may not know, I work full time, as well as we just had a new granddaughter. So we're kind of multitasking, and next week we start our Christmas in July. So I wanted to let y'all know that it is coming. And if it doesn't come, Kimmy will bug me and I'll remember to do it. So
Yes, I will.
again, these are just some simple cards. I am not a big paper crafter. I do a lot of other crafts, but these were some simple things. And I thought they were neat that you could use them now in order to send you reminders out. Just don't send just an email. If you've got the physical addresses, oh, you obviously do, or some cold prospects that you want to do, have some of these homemade cards in your wallet, in your purse, in your Mrs. Claus bag, and just take them with you. And you can open it really quick, do a personalized message, but it's neat. And also you can do as a thank you whenever you go to your home visit or a corporate visit. They kind of slip you an envelope that's got cash in it. You kind of slip them a little thank you note with a business card in it, with an opportunity to let them know you enjoyed being there and you had fun and you would like the opportunity to come back, and handwritten notes. So in the past, myself as a Mrs. Claus, I'll do that. Yeah, sorry. Some of the I have them on a piece of paper right now with the sizes. Sue would just put that in the chat. I saw that pop up. So where was I going? Oh, just thank you notes, and it's just personalized. But Christmas, if you want to do Christmas in July, this is a good opportunity to drop some things off too. So the first thing we're going to do is just a simple card. Now you can buy this cardstock already. You can go to Michael's and you can buy the cards with the envelopes all ready to go, and they're the right size. And that's what I think Nadine did, because the envelopes perfectly matched. So this is just a simple card. The size of the paper that you want is 5.5 inches this way to this way, and 8 inches this way to this way. I just say take an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and cut it right down the halfway. Okay, so it's just as simple. You do want a thicker cardstock with this, but I told most of you ladies, if you didn't have cardstock, just to bring a piece of typing paper. So again, you're just going to take and fold it into a regular size little card. Okay. We'll give a couple of y'all time to catch up if you hadn't done it.
You said 8.5 by, I mean, 5.5.
5.5, 5.5 length, 8.5 width. So it's basically, yep, you could take an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. It doesn't have to be this size. This was the size that fit in with the envelopes that she gave us some extra kits. And again, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, other Hallmark may have, but the envelopes were with it, so it's the perfect size. And if you can't see the sizing, I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that. Okay, you're going to just fold this.
Just tilt it down just a little bit. I think it takes the glare off the. Yeah, that's perfect. It takes the glare off the numbers.
So again, 8 wide, 5.5, but it doesn't have to be this size. It can be whatever size envelope you can find. You know, you buy a set from the Dollar Tree of all these little kits of 12 cards or 24 little cards, and the envelopes may say thank you. Throw those little jewels away, use the envelopes. Or buy a package of, you don't want the long envelopes, but you want a package of the envelopes, and that will work. Okay, we're all set. You folded it in half. Now you have a card. You can embellish the inside with anything that you want to. Okay, next thing, different color cardstock. And this is 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. Again, it's just gonna fit in whatever size piece of paper you cut, just a tad bit smaller. Okay, so you can still see the white around the edges. And this blouse was probably not the best thing to wear, but you can see around the edges it's just an inch smaller. So again, don't get hung up on my sizing. Make sure that the sizing that you have fits your card. So we're going to call it the card, and then we're going to call it the little cover piece. Okay.
We have 2 more joining us.
Okay.
We have Miss Pamela Kemp and Diane. Yeah.
Hi guys, we're just getting started, and you can watch up again. We just have ladies, raise your hand virtually or raise your real hand if I'm going too fast for you. Okay, so we got the envelope. We got the letter size cut in half, piece of paper. Then we have the different color. It doesn't make any difference what color it is. You can even take an old Christmas card, cut down your Christmas card, and put that on the front so that it is, just an embellishment up front. You want to take your little glue stick? Take your glue stick and glue it down, or take your, if you bought double-sided sticky tape, you can use that too.
Miss Anne Marie is coming in with us next.
Okay. So all I'm going to do now is put this little front piece right on the front of your card. Whoops. Well, if my glue would stick, I may have, might be old glue. So if that doesn't work, I'm going to use some double-sided. Hold on, let me put some more glue on it. Just take your front piece of paper, whatever color you did, and glue it onto your folded paper. Y'all with me?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And that's what it's going to look like. Just a little piece on the front, and then your fold. Okay.
You could even buy the plain cards. There might be just plain cards. Yeah. No writing, no nothing. Sometimes Michael's has stuff like that where there's just nothing. But if you're covering it up,
you can even use a funky thank you card that you don't like the thank you, as long as it's that's perfect, Linda. Yeah. So
I can't see anybody.
Next, what you're going to do is I've cut, this is the thinner paper. So this happens to be 2 pieces of candy cane. and 1 piece of little peppermints. And again, this is 5 1/4, 5 1/4 from here to here, and 1 inch this way. You can make it bigger. You can make it skinnier. You can do whatever size you want. Okay.
Do you think washi tape would work?
Washi tape would work too. I just didn't have any. This was the kits that Nadine had given us, Linda. And she was, I've made some, I've already passed them out, but I sacrificed a few to use as a sample. So, and where you place it is wherever you want it to be. You can put it. So here's my candy canes. And here is my stripes. And here's my stripes. You could do it on this side. You could put it on the outside edge. Again, because we use 2 stripes and a pattern, I would put the pattern in the middle. You could use it with a little gap in between. You could put them all together. It's however you want to decorate. Okay. So I am going to use a piece of plastic because this stand happens to be the stand that we use when I do magic. And this is the top to an ottoman. Those little fold up ottomans that you get from Walmart. And the bottom of it is a leaf holder. If you ever see some clowns, if you see these at Aldi's or places like that, and there's a clown in the neighborhood, trust me, they're going to steal it before you can buy it. Because underneath it, you put the bottom, and then you just drop your little props in it. So I'm putting glue on my 3 strips again, 5 1/4. If your paper is 5 1/4 this way, if it's 6, you want it 6. Whatever size you have.
You could use ribbon if you wanted to.
Yes, we're going to use ribbon for something else, but you could use ribbon for this too. Whatever flips your flipper.
I was thinking lace as well.
Lace, that works too.
It's whatever you have. I mean,
whatever you have.
Yeah.
Again, these do not have to be all Christmas cards. You can use this any time of the year. If you were going to do some 4th of July cold calling, it might be late this season, but it may not be. Or if you do a Christmas in July event, you can get the thinner scrapbook paper. And that's what this size is. The stripes are more like a thinner scrapbook paper. So all I did was put 3 stripes down. So get creative with your colors. If you don't want it on this side, you can put it on the outside edge. Okay. Everybody with me? Anybody behind that they say, hold the horses? We're going to want to see your finished products, ladies. And
I can't see nothing.
Well, we're going to get
if someone talks, I can see it because it'll take
up
it out.
to view, and you can change it up in view in the upper left-hand corner.
I can't.
No, she's on an iPad and
I got in a different way, and because I got in a different way, I can't see. So what I have to have is you ladies say something so it'll bring up your screen.
Oh.
So I could just see you. So if another lady said something, it shows I can see then.
See, mine does that because I've got it on speaker view instead of gallery view.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, she doesn't want to mess it up so she doesn't lose us. She'll have to watch it on repeat after she posts it to see everybody's pretty faces.
No, they can just share their pictures, take pictures of it and stick it in the event or on the post, so that way everybody can see them.
That's right. So everybody's caught up with me?
Sort of.
All good. All good. Again, this is just if you don't have a chance to finish it, it was just giving everybody an idea. We're going to give it about, 15 minutes per, so we're still doing really good. Cute. So what we want to do next is I told you that if you have a circle, these are 2-inch circles, and this, I know she probably had one of those circle punches. I've yet to be able to find one that I think is reasonable enough. So, whoops, there it is. Circle punch. That is 2 inches. And then a different color circle. That is 1 3/4. Kind of makes sense. You want the large circle and then the small circle. Now, how many of you are stamping ladies? How many of you have got stamps where you've got different sayings from your stamps? Yeah, okay. So this one says, wishing you a Merry Christmas. So this is the time of year, if you're going to start doing thank you, that you want to do thank you notes after your visits, or you want to send out personalized Christmas cards, maybe to some of the sisters or just others, that you might want to start looking for the Christmas themed stamps. A lot of people out there on the marketplace are selling different stamps. Maybe you can look upon it, or find a friend who's into the stamping, and or a circle. If they have the circle or you want to do the circles, grab their stamps for a week, and just stamp away. So this just happens to say, wish you a Merry Christmas in red. So I also found, and I think it was Michael's, I think they're the ones that do recollections.
I think so.
They happen to have a sorted size, and there's 12 pieces of 4-inch, 3.5, 2.5, and 1.75. So these circles are already cut, because you know when you try to cut a circle yourself, it just doesn't come out nicely. You don't have to use circles. You could do a rectangle out of another alternate piece of paper. So, but you want to, so since mine is right here, I am going to put my circle up here, and then put the wish you Merry Christmas on the top, kind of in the green edge. See where I'm putting it to the side? So I'm going to glue this down, or I'm going to glue these two to each other.
We just got in Diane.
Okay, hi Diane. So again, we're going to take the smaller circle or square or rectangle, whatever you have, and we are going to put it on top. Obviously, if you don't have, you could even type this in a very small font and cut the circle out of a piece of typing paper. Do it in red or green on in your Word Perfect or Word. Or if you have good penmanship, you can use a fine point Sharpie. It doesn't have to be this kind of stuff. Nobody wants to do. So I've got my circle put down. Cute.
Do share so I can see.
Say something, Linda, so she can see.
Okay, unmuted. There we go.
There you go. That's cute.
It's a little card I hand out that says Merry Christmas from Mrs. Claus. A
Yeah.
little, kitty thing.
Yeah.
And most of the Santa stores, or when you go to a conference, or even just some of the places, you can buy stickers. Is that what that is, Linda? Is a sticker?
It's just a little card that I got from Spangle. I wish it was a sticker.
Okay.
But it's not.
Well, you can buy stickers that say, you could even go to, once the Christmas stuff starts coming out, just buy the stickers. So, and then you want to put 2 pop dots on the back of it. You want this one to be erased if you can. So this is just a little 3D looking. If you don't have pop dots, then you're just going to you glue it down flat. No one's saying it has to be raised. In fact, when you mail these and they're raised, sometimes it doesn't go through the postal service nicely and they return it, or it gets all squished by the time it gets to you.
You can use the glue dots as well, can you not?
Glue dots wouldn't make it, it would stick, but it wouldn't make it 3D. Yep, the glue dots would work for just pushing down. See, this kind of gives a little 3D effect.
Well, it depends on what size you buy as well.
That's exactly it. Oh yeah, we've got those stickers, Linda, from the so take yourself off mute so that Kimmy can see. You gotta say
I
something.
always forget to unmute. I got these from Spangle also.
Yeah. And all you'd have to do is make either, you could, if you don't want to do a circle, you can always do a square.
That's,
And then
yeah,
add that to it, and then it'll give it that, you know, that extra look,
Yeah.
like a little frame or something.
uh-huh. And then I had said some ribbon. The ribbon is just an added touch to it. The ribbon on this one works, it's the little ribbon that it's kind of see-through, kind of sparkly looking, and it has the wired edges. If you're going to get into making these cards, I recommend that when you find ribbon on sale at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, that you grab it when it's on sale. And this isn't long enough to tie a bow, but you can tie a bow on it. You can tie, this is just a little piece of added ribbon to give it just an extra little oomph.
Mhm.
Okay, who's caught up with me? Take yourself off mute and show us even if you just show it, just say something.
So is the circle supposed to be like a snowball or an ornament or what?
No, it's just something to put, it's just a 3D looking. You can be, like I say, it can be a circle, it can be a square, it can be a triangle.
I currently can't get to my crafting stuff because we had to get the air conditioner fixed yesterday, and so my rack of costumes is laying in the front of my sewing room.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I did mine with I have to blur here just a sec.
Oh, good. If you hold it down without moving it, it'll focus. Your camera should focus.
She's probably
There
got
we
the
go.
background word.
There you go. Cute.
I just
can't
used wrapping paper.
It doesn't matter. I have this. This is,
I added feathers.
let me
Feathers
see.
work.
You see
Let
the
me see your
feathers?
feather. Nope. Say it again.
Okay, I'm talking.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yep.
Just something different. I want to start another one.
I have all of these, which
Oh,
are
how smart.
these cards that I have collected and others have collected for me. I ask online if any one of my friends on Facebook had any Christmas cards that they weren't going to keep and throw away, if they would just give them to me. And I got 3 big envelopes full of Christmas cards, and then I just tore them apart. So all the sayings are on the back. I ripped them apart. Sayings are on one side, one side of the basket, and the other side has the fronts to them. So I can easily cut pieces out and use. And if I want the saying, I can always cut that out and
Mhm.
Smart
put that in
idea.
there as well.
Yep.
I have those. I have those too, but again, they're in my sewing room.
How you doing, Sue? Take yourself off mute.
Aw, cute.
Say something, Miss Sue. Miss Lori just joined us.
I'm almost there.
There you
Cute.
go.
I like the polka dots.
Very cute.
Find something.
Judy.
I'm running out of room here.
Well, everybody's going to need to show their cards on camera, and so we can all everybody will be able to see what you've done. Again, it's your own imagination.
Yeah.
You can use circles, squares. I mean, these are also, let me show you what. Hold on.
All right, where's all of my?
Here.
Miss Sue, I only see your background.
Oops, I'm sorry. I was looking for something.
So where did she go?
There we go. Find something in there.
So this is another same type of card. And this would be more of it's got a piece of same concept. It's got a piece of twine instead of ribbon. So you can use twine. This happens to be a purple circle and a little white. The white one on this one says warm hello. So this would be more just like a little you know, card that you just want to send somebody to pick them up. And these are just all three of the same, but these are just little polka dots. And then one side is polka dots, the other side is stripes. So you could do whatever configuration you want. Stripe in the middle, then polka dots. So let your imagination be your guide. So again, we can use stickers, we can use circles, we can use squares, we can make triangles, we can buy the circles, you can use a circle cutter if you don't have that from a friend, and then you can borrow stamps or buy some stamps for Christmas and with an ink pad, and it's not going to take you much to make. And I think your clients would appreciate it a little bit more if you just happen to give them a homemade thank you card versus just something that you went to the Dollar Tree or went to somewhere and bought cards. Okay, we all good?
Anyone else have one that they would like to share with Miss Kimmy? Yes, Julia.
Sorry.
I love it. It's perfect. Those are the little scraps that you have have left over from, you know, wrapping. Why throw them away? I have a hard time not throwing things away.
Yeah, thanks.
Me too. That's why I'm in a declutter group right now. We're going to be moving to Washington within the next year, and I don't want to move all this stuff.
Did any other ladies craft a card that have not shared yet?
I moved a year and a half ago from a 3,000 square foot to a 2,000 square foot, and you'd have thought I would have gotten rid of 30% of my stuff. No, I should have.
Okay, we want to be mindful of everyone's time. So again, all the sizes are out there. You kind of get the idea. And if you want to keep on working on that one, you can. And definitely after the we're finished with tonight, we want to see pictures of your finished product. So just take your finished product, snap a picture of it, and drop it into the Facebook.
Put it in either in the post or in the event post.
In the event post. Kimmy's making an event post for every single one of these Zoom and other calls. Okay? Let me see, Sue. Say something so she can hear you.
Right here. Hello.
Hold on one second.
There it is.
Here it is. Good job.
And that's
job.
the other one.
Yeah.
Those remind me of birthday cards.
And they don't have to be Christmas.
Or a celebration.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next one, you needed a toilet paper tube. I told you if you didn't have heavier cardstock, you could use a toilet paper tube.
Okay.
So this one is our first treat container.
Tilt it down just a little bit. Let me see. Down. Go toward the top. There you go, right there.
Okay. So this one happens to be 6 inches. Sorry, by 4.5. So 6 inches by 4.5. Again, if you didn't have it, I told you to grab a paper towel holder, paper towel tube, or a toilet paper tube. Needs to have the paper off of it. It's going to work better.
I thought this was 6 by 6.
It was 6 inches by 4.5. 4.5 wide, 6 inches long. It could be a little bit bigger.
Oh, it's the other one. That's the other one. Okay.
Are we good?
Yep.
Okay. This I happen to I feel, and I've used another piece of it, I feel that the double-sided sticky tape works better than the glue. But for practice purposes, as all of you have is a glue stick, you can use the glue stick. I like the double-sided. I made these probably about 25 of these, if not more, when my daughter-in-law was in surgery, having her double mastectomy, and thank you, Jesus, she's stage 0 cancer. And I was keeping her mother occupied to keep her out of my son's hair. So we were making these treat containers for the nurses. So peel off.
These are the ones we made for Michigan, right?
That's correct. Kimmy and I roomed together and we were making these. Okay. So the tape goes onto the 4.5 inch wide section. So the shorter piece, the shorter section, you want your double-sided sticky tape on the very edge. And if all you have tonight is a toilet paper tube, or all you have is the glue stick, you can just continue. It'll be okay. Don't freak out if you don't have the double-sided. What I want you to do is make with this a toilet paper tube.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all you're going to do. Take it and make it into a toilet paper tube. That's why I said if you had a toilet paper tube, you could use it tonight. That's all you're doing. You're making it into a tube. Okay? Everybody with me?
Getting there.
Okay, all good. All good. Kind of make sure it's a nice firm crease. So it works out good. Kind of like things you used to make whenever your kids were in church. Ooh, good catch. Little binoculars. You used to make binoculars. That's what we're making. One binocular. People are going to join on this and say, what the heck is that woman talking about? If they don't start. Okay. So now you're going to squish. You're going to have your seam on the top. So hold it so that the seam of your toilet paper tube, your treat container, is on the top. And then I want you to pinch it. We're going to pinch it just like this. Okay? Pinch it. And then I said bring a stapler. If you don't have a stapler, use your double-sided tape to close it. You're just going to put 2 little staples in it, and it's going to end up with a flat edge. That's just holding your treat so they don't come out. Okay, so there. Now it's a little pouch. All you've done is squeeze one end together, staple it or glue it, and make a pouch.
When do we cover our toilet paper glue with cute paper?
Well, I said use the toilet paper tube as an example tonight.
Okay.
You could, if people didn't have, if someone wasn't able to get, if you already didn't have the supplies, that's perfect. And someone wasn't able to get to a craft store to buy the thicker paper, I said for practice purposes tonight, you could have used a toilet paper tube. So once you get the concept, then you're going to be able to go. Okay, so your pouch is like this, and you've stapled it this way to this way, or double-sided tape it. Now I want you to turn it. Well, no, we got to put our treats in first. Okay. I happen to have little lifesavers. So I'm going to put 3 or 4 lifesavers in it. Let's see. 5 works. And again, you don't have to stop it tonight, and you can sacrifice it later by opening it back up. What do we put in ours, Kimmy? Chocolate? No, what do we put in it?
You put Tootsie Rolls and Starburst.
Yeah, we had gone to the Dollar Tree.
And I think you put Smarties in there.
Yeah, because we had gone to the Dollar Tree or Dollar, whatever was in Michigan, because I didn't want to ship it with me. Yep. And then you're pinching it. Yeah, Target, that's where we went.
And
now
I got a
pinching it the other way. And it reminds me of the little, when you go to Wendy's and you get the sour cream that's in the little trifold container, that's exactly what this is turning into. The little trifold. Or it looks also, no, wrong thing. Staple it, don't hole punch it yet. Okay, 2 staples on the other end. And now you have a little tri-corner little treat holder. Kind of imagine, like I say, the Wendy's sour cream container. Someone said also it looks like a little fortune cookie.
Mhm.
Like you go in. Okay. And then you're going to take a hole punch. I only put 2 staples in it. If you put 3, it's kind of overkill. You just want 2 little staples just to keep it together. And this is where the ribbon works when you have the wire ribbon. And all you're going to do is tie yourself a neat little bow. You can tie a bow. I have my Christmas tree here. I made these for my daughter-in-law when we had the baby shower here. And I hung these. I made like a little hanger, and I put little treats in it and hung them on my Christmas tree in my dining room, because I ended up using pink. So you can use these for Christmas if you have teenagers and you want to throw money in there and you just don't want to hand them the money. So you could put some coins in here for the younger kids. $10 bills, $20 bills for the older. As they get older, they want more money. But wouldn't this be cute to attach a business card to it? And you keep some, don't put chocolate in it if you're not in a cold zone.
Those little puffs, the
mints.
the mints, the bobs.
Yes. Now also too, on the side of it, you can still use your circle. I didn't have any smaller circles in this particular color. But again, Merry Christmas. Thank you. And give them a little treat holder. Anything you want to do, the sky's the limit. So it's just a neat little treat holder. Anybody show us? Anybody ready to take yourself off mute and show Miss Kimmy?
Mine's just toilet paper holder, but I
Yeah,
put
that'll
bells
work.
in it.
Bells, good idea.
I bought them last January.
Okay.
Mine's just a toilet paper holder.
It gives you the concept of what to do. That's what tonight was just all practice. Nobody may have a finished product tonight that you're ready to hand out to somebody.
It was interesting because I just emptied the toilet paper roll like this morning. Had to grab it out of the recycle bin.
So it's just a neat way we wanted everybody to do something hands-on. So we just and again, when you made your card, all you had was typing paper, you're just getting the idea.
Mhm.
Okay. And how you doing, Miss Sue?
Everybody's quiet.
She's working intently.
I was at the
I
CPW
made another
workshop.
one.
I went to the CPW workshop in Washington when it was at Lakewood, and I gave all the ladies little pairs of the Christmas earrings that I make. This would have been really cute to hand them out in.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's just a pouch. It's a cute little treat pouch instead of just, buying maybe just a little envelope or just putting them in a little box. Again,
And it doesn't cost anything.
no, it doesn't. I mean, it's a 6x6 piece of paper.
Recycling.
Yep. Well, yeah, and you can cover. Linda was saying, when are we going to cover the toilet paper? Well, you can, glue some paper onto that, and then when you don't have to use the thicker paper, you can use the thin. Now, I was in Joanne Fabrics. I have someone making me something. Hopefully, be able to use it for Christmas in July if she can finish it. But I found that they have their thinner scrapbooking paper on sale. It was like 10 for $2, $3. And I got lots of Christmas prints, and I can put that on top of my cardstock. Again, the second layer, and we're going back to the cards, your second layer does not have to be thick. It can just be, Kimmy said, Christmas cards, or it can be the thinner scrapbooking paper like you. I've never been a scrapbooker, so if I'm using the wrong terms and you're a scrapbooker, raise your hand and say, Nina, this is what it's called. To me,
Miss Nina,
paper, thin paper.
Miss Nina,
Yes, ma'am.
can you, I cannot see this treat bag that you all have been making. If you can count to 10,
and I can get to the pictures, will you hold up your treat bags? Because I can't see any. I can't see you, Nina.
Okay.
Well, we can't see you either, Miss Peggy. Do you have your camera off?
No, she's just
There
too
you go.
far
I
away.
can
The
see
other
you now.
ladies are close to their cameras, so I can see them. If they can hold up their little treat bags so I can see the shape.
Oh, it's
Because mine doesn't look like that.
but okay. So you pinch one side, and then you turn it and you pinch it the other way. So have you ever bought have you ever gotten sour cream from Wendy's?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't look like a triangle.
Okay, so hold on one second, and
I'm doing another one, and I'm gonna come around from around my table.
Just if you hold that one up, Miss Nina, closer to the thing, I think she can see it better. Can
Okay.
you see it?
That's better, yeah.
Right
So
there.
this side you pinch first, you pinch the bottom and staple. Then you
Okay.
turn it and pinch the other way
Oh,
and staple.
okay.
So you have
That's
to twist.
what I missed. That's
Yeah.
what I missed. I
So
missed
there
the
you go
turn
that
and-
way, and then
Yeah.
there you go that way. Sorry, ladies, I wanted to show you the steps, but if I sit at this is just the way my husband, again, my techie husband was not home. He was doing Kidville. So we got it?
Yeah.
Okay, does that help you? There we
Yes,
go.
ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so how are we doing on the treat holder? We're going to show you one more treat holder. And these are the other ones that, this is the ones I brought home from
That
the
actually,
celebration.
that one shows up better, Nina, because of the
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one says kindness matters. And
Mhm.
she used the scallop oval holder. I mean, the scalloped oval cutter. Sorry. She used a scallop oval cutter, and then she bought the black and white. Again, your colors can be whatever you want.
Yes.
And then, but I don't even know what's in here to tell you the truth. We made this one, but again, she had all the supplies ready. And Nadine was so kind enough to allow us to continue to, because she wants us to, it's called the Kringle Kindness Project. So she wants us to pass it on. So if you've got time, can you imagine making a bunch of little Christmas cards with maybe some stickers inside of it? Maybe not the treats, and taking it to your local children's hospital and having them pass out cards on your behalf if you're not allowed to go up there. So that's a neat way to do it. Okay. So everybody got that idea? Okay, and these are the ones that I made. Again, I didn't have anything. These are the ones I made. They were pink. And I said, these are the ones I gave the nurses at the hospital. And I just squared it out and I said, thank you for all that you do. And when the baby was born, all of these, most of the nurses coming in and out of the the labor and delivery and the mommy and me ward, I had probably 10 or 15 up there. So think about your doctors, nurses, and anybody, just giving them and I do these while I'm watching Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune reruns.
So you don't, okay, after you staple your little treat box, you don't cover it up with anything, or that's it, just the
If you're doing the toilet paper roll, it was just so you would know how to do it.
Yeah.
You would normally use cardstock.
yeah, I used cardstock this time. It was just green. It wasn't colorful or anything. It was
That's
just a
fine.
plain.
I did this
That's
again.
fine.
I did the solid pink for the for the baby shower, for the pink everything. They don't have to be colorful.
Okay.
It's whatever you have, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But the staples are just staple. It doesn't.
Nope. I bought little teeny staplers from the Dollar Tree. They were 2 for $1.25. They came in a package of 2. So it's just easier to get in there than your industrial size office stapler. I know any of you that worked in an office, you have the good old you know, the bigger one. This just has a shorter little area to get into it.
Okay, and then you just add a little card
And
to
then
it?
you
Is
add
that
a
what
little
you
card
just
to
did?
it.
Little tag, I'm sorry, little tag?
Yeah, just a little tag.
You put a hole punch in it. One of
Yes,
the
you have to punch a
ends,
hole
one of the
Oh,
ends, she
thank
put a
you.
hole punch in.
right there.
Thank you.
So you can see where I put the hole punch, where, and then I tied the ribbon through.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we're doing good on time. I want to get to this last one because this is a cute one, I think. Okay. Again, if you don't have cardstock, just use a piece of typing paper tonight. You can even use construction paper, whatever you have a piece of, and you want it 6 by 6. And this just happened to be the same pink that I had for the baby shower stuff. So again, it's 6 by 6. That's going to be important. If it's 8 by 8, that's fine. 4 by 4 might be a little small, but you just need to make sure that it's a perfect square. Okay, 6 by 6 is this size. And this one, I know this is maybe the one that the pages got a little funky. So I will make sure, and the craft instructions, and make sure that everybody has these craft instructions. This particular paper is a double-sided, which makes it cute for this. So you really might want either a solid or a double-sided. So this one happens to be rainbows on one side, and you may not be able to see it, but it's little teeny water splatters, it looks like, on the other side. Okay.
And you might be able to get the little pads
Yes.
already 6 by 6 or 8 by 8. You might be able to
Yeah,
get
you
them.
may have to cut it a little bit. I found a fairly inexpensive small paper cutter because I didn't want to just cut with scissors and measure. So I just found a little, I did splurge on a like $15 paper cutter from Michael's Arts and Crafts. And again, I've had all this stuff too, but it's also, again, we've been in this house for 2 years and some of my craft supplies are still buried. Okay. Are we good? Okay. So hold it, point to point, triangle, and the pointy ends up. Okay. You are going to fold it in half, just like this. So you're going to have a triangle, 6 by 6, corner to corner. You're going to fold it in half.
Walmart has them 6 by 6 designer paper.
Okay.
Already done. So it's already done. You don't need to cut it. I just wanted to look. I can always add some links to where you can get the paper. That way the ladies can find them. If they don't have a paper cutter or whatever. Yeah.
Good old fashioned ruler and a pencil and a scissors, but you know, the little paper cutter got the little, you know, again, I'm at the office, I've got the one that you hold the handle down, you go cha-ching, but that thing will take a finger off. But
I'm doing it old school.
you're doing it old school. Scissors, that works too.
Scissors, ruler, and a pen. That's all I have downstairs.
Okay, Linda, say something. No, just so Kimmy can see what you've done so far.
Unmute. I just by the triangle.
Yep, she's got 2 colors. That's cute. Okay, how you doing, Sue? There you go. Sue's got yellow and is it green? Oh, some little dots. Okay. Okay, has everybody done their triangle? Okay. So now you want to take the top of your triangle with one and fold it down to the bottom. Okay. So you still have your triangle folded like this. You're going to take the top point and bring it down to that folds right at the bottom. Got it? The top, and you're folding it down. And this one you can use a little pop dot if you need, or you can use a little bit of glue or you can even use the glue dots. You just kind of want to bring it down to the bottom. Okay. I would not recommend hot glue because that gets stiff. But is that what you just use, Linda? With hot glue? That's fine. I burn myself with hot glue. You got to make sure it's a low temperature because I have a Ryobi and that thing is as hot as lava.
Mine is so old, I have no idea what it is.
And that works too. Yeah, see, I have one of the ones that it's the bigger one. I have those too. But I
And
have
mine goes high and low.
perfect. I've got one of the ones that you use the Ryobi charger.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but I mean, that gets as hot as lava. Okay. So now you've got it folded down. Now I want you to bring in one edge. Kind of so that the top of your fold of right here goes to the top. Okay. We're kind of making an envelope. And so you fold it in that way. Everybody got it folded? If it doesn't fold right the first time, you'll get the hang of it. That's why I say use some typing paper and practice. So you've taken this and folded it in. Then you take the other and fold it in. I'm going to bring it up closer to the camera. So you can see you have two folds that kind of overgo each other. Perfect.
It looks like a little boat.
It does look like a little sailboat.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gluing these then? These
You
2
can.
points?
You can put a piece of hot glue in there or use the double-sided. You can use I wouldn't use pop dots. I would use your double-sided sticky tape or the glue dots, which you prefer. Okay, is everybody with me or do I need to unfold it and show again? I take it as a no. Whoops, I haven't.
Nina, I think you want to lift the one, the rainbow piece out from under the two edges before you fold them in.
No, I want mine like this.
Oh, you like it like that? Okay, because
Yeah.
I've seen them made where
They've done the other way too.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
where it's over the top and then it doesn't open up.
Yeah, I like this because I want to, if I can, I want to be able to hang these. So that's why I'm leaving the top. But again, you can do it the other way. You could have fold this in first and you'll have a complete, or you can, see how that she's talking about, you'd have a complete little thing like this.
No, I meant where you folded your two sides in, you left the paper underneath.
Oh yeah, because I'm going to cover it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can also leave that come over the top and then the hanging piece matches the
Yeah.
front of it.
But what I'm going to do is what they're at this point, I've got a little circle that says a little something to brighten your day. And I'm covering up right there. So you won't see right there.
So,
But I see what she was talking about. You fold that up so you don't see the little tail hanging.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them also I've seen where this has been folded down and it just makes a little pocket like that. I like it hanging it to the top, but again, it's your own preference. All right, it's a little crooked.
so you fold it down and then.
Let me take it off. We're all starting fresh. There we go. So the first one got folded down. So the point was down here at the bottom. Okay. Then I folded in one edge. Folded in the other edge. And it made a little envelope. Like you could fold this down and cover it to make a really true little envelope if you wanted something tucked completely in. But I want it down so
there
it's popped open. And then I put a little sticker on it. And what I'm going to put in mine is because this says a little something to brighten your day. And this one I'm putting in an orange spice tea bag in it. So this particular one, I'm putting a tea bag in. Or The little Hershey, this is the cookies and cream. That fits kind of to the side. This is the Hershey's milk chocolate. That kind of fits in there too.
So is it like that?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the little red the little red section at the bottom, you could cover with a sticker. Or what they were saying is that you could have folded that up if you didn't want that little flap hanging down. If you're going to cover it with a square or a circle to put your saying on, because this one says a little something to brighten your day. So we're giving someone a couple pieces of chocolate or a tea bag. Now the picture in the craft container, the craft brochure for this little treat container has got a little spoon in there. You could buy the little spoon, and it looked like a little sugar pouch. You know how you get it sometimes, it's a real thin little pouch about the size of a, I don't know. Yeah, almost like a little, your sweet and low's not in a square, but your sugar's in a longer tube. So they put a little spoon in there with the tea bag, as well as they put a little piece of sugar in there.
And for chocolate lovers, a individually wrapped Ghirardelli square fits really nice.
Yep.
And then you can always put 2 of the small little candy canes, tape them and make the heart.
That, and also too, they made, if you use brown, you could use the candy canes to make it look like an antler. And who's seen the red noses? As a clown, you use them as reindeer noses. It's a roll of stickers. That's a red circle. That could be your reindeer nose. And then if it's brown, you use brown paper. You can even use, I think the brown wrapping paper, like the craft paper, it might be a little thicker, so you may have to get the thicker paper. And then you make it look like a little reindeer pouch. A little reindeer with the 2 candy canes in there as antlers. We did something like this similar a couple years ago in Gatlinburg, and I totally had forgot about it until Nadine showed it to us. And then all of a sudden I said, oh my goodness, I've done this before. In fact, it was Becky who did it at Becky Stratton who did it in Gatlinburg. So that's that one. So who's showing me your pouches? Show us your pouches. Cute, Judy.
Let me see Judy say something.
Judy, just take yourself off mute real quick and just say hi. Holding it up.
Here's my pouch. It's a little one.
All right, here's mine.
Hey.
Pouch, pouch.
Miss Judy, you got another one?
Just those little ones.
Oh, that's cute.
Something little. I
No,
still got my one from Michigan at the house too. So
Tear that thing apart, use it as a sample if you need to. Let me see. Say something. Take yourself off.
Guess what? I found you all. I just
Oh,
had to
good.
swipe.
Well, it's only 9:01. It took you that long.
I had to swipe left.
How
I
about
made
you,
another
Sue?
card.
Oh, cute. I like it. Looks like a little hang tag on it with a bow.
I was so sad I couldn't see your faces. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, there's a lot of people here.
What'd you
That's
put in yours, Sue?
Tea bags.
A tea bag. Okay.
It says, thank you so much.
Cute.
That's really cute.
Okay,
you make
ladies, tell me. I've given you ideas. Now tell me how you think you're going to use any of the treat bags or the Christmas card or the cards.
I think I'm going to use the cards as a craft for the kids to do. I'm going to have all the cards cut and all the top sheets cut and have a variety of stickers and even have some pre-printed inside things so they can pick this color card and this color top sheet and this color, and they'll create it, but I'll have all the pieces out there on the table ready to go. And I do that at spring craft shows. We could have done this at a spring craft show and made Mother's Day cards.
Yep.
Mother's Day
But
cards.
it's crafting with Mrs. Claus, and I usually get a free table at a craft show.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be fun.
Perfect.
You can
Anybody
make them.
else?
The children can make them as well and give them away as cards for those who are in nursing home or something.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that, Nina.
Oh, no, you're good. No, I love the idea. Like I said, that's what these were for whenever Nadine taught us how to do it up at the celebration, that we each got to take home a sample, and then she had made so many because not knowing how many Mrs. Clauses and Santas were going to be in her class. And then she says, please take them and pass them out. So we've got a slew of them in my car. Just if we see someone who's having a down day, I can pull it out, write a little inspirational note on it, and slip the card at their desk. I've done that at the office. We had a lady pass away that'd been there less than 90 days, and her team really took it hard. So I haven't had a chance yet, but I'm going to just go over there and just say, keep up the good work, or, we understand, because some of them became real close. They were all in the same classes together. So
Let me see it. Hold it up a little more. Miss Julia, hold it up just a teeny bit more. I got
Ah, it
on it.
disappeared. There we go.
Cute, yes.
Now take photos and put them all in the Facebook underneath the comment section, so everybody can see what you did.
Mhm.
Well,
And
we
you'll have
hope-
to use more than one comment to put them in. So it'll
Well-
ding, 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 and other sisters will come and see what you did.
We want to be mindful of everyone's time, which is what we say.
Yeah.
We thank you for coming. We hope you learned something, just fun. You may have already known about it and you say, oh my God, Nina, it's something I've been doing for years. Some of you may not have.
No, fine, thank you very much.
We hope it's a good way for you to be able to take the simple little crafts and treat someone, give someone a card to brighten up their day, as
Mhm.
well as use it as a tool. It's another tool in your Mrs. Claus bag.
Mhm. Miss Pamela says everyone did a great job. Thanks for the inspiration.
You're welcome.
I am so thankful that you all decided to show up and hang out with us for this hour. It's lovely to finally see everybody's face and not make you yell and say, hey, do not do what I did wrong. I did. I got on a different way, and my little view thing isn't up here. I was trying to get my face out of the way when Miss Judy was trying to show her stuff, and it was up in that corner where my face was. So I got mad and I swiped to get my face off, and I was like, there you are.
It was magic. That was another segment one time ago.
My problem with the other way is I end up losing track of everything when I'm trying to type the message in because it takes me so long.
Yeah.
This is a little quicker.
Well, I'm usually on the other end. I'm usually doing the comments, and I'm sitting here in front of 2 monitors, a keyboard, and a mouse. So I have my setup just exactly as my office, because I work from this office at home. So
But if there's ladies, this is endless possibilities, endless possibilities where you can give them out and how you can create them. And now that you have that craft room, that you decided to hoard all of those scraps that you didn't want to throw away, now these tiny little boxes and gifts and cards, there you go. You knew you would need that little teeny tiny piece for something, and there you go. Miss Nina just showed you.
And
We-
again, I will correct the handout and put it back in the email. So I encourage everyone, and thanks to whoever caught my error. The scanner just must have grabbed 2 or 3 pieces of paper, and I have been a little occupied and did not catch that there was an error in the attachment.
And thank you, Ms. Linda, for telling me that I did not post the link. I posted it in the post, but not in the event. Yeah. So thank you.
Life happens, and we continue to thank you for coming. And I am still trying to catch up from sleep, so I am going to say everybody good night,
Thank you.
and we will see you in
Monday.
2 weeks. Whoever's going to be here in 2 weeks, it may be me again. I don't know. Kimmy tells me what to do.
What is it?
Bye.
Monday. Monday's the first Monday of the month, right?
Yes.
Is that right? It's me and Nina, first Monday. So it's just It's just an open forum, so come and talk, share what you've done or what your plans are, or if you have any questions, it's just open mic. So
Open
And
mic
that's-
night.
don't forget
Open-
to unrecord us.
yes, I have to stop the record. Thank
She's
you.
gonna do your commercial for next week, your public service announcement for upcoming weeks.
Bye,
right. I
everybody.
love you all. Mwah. See you Monday. Hello. Stop the record.